Let me talk about the conductor installations a bit because any new conductor that's going to be introduced to the industry, the lineman has to be able to work with it and be comfortable with it. The reputation of the first generation advanced conductor, they're perceived to be by the industry delicate, difficult to work with, easy to break. We have to address that issue. And the TS conductor, we not only have the design that address these fundamental issues, but also in the manufacturing process, we take safety of our product and safety of our lineman friends very seriously. For example, in our conductor manufacturing process, we're probably the only one in the world. We have an X-ray machine that are inspecting every single inch of our conductor or encapsulated core to ensure the product from TS has the needed integrity, quality, consistency for our linemen. We also believe that from the day the conductor is made to the day the conductor is installed, the conductor needs to be protected so that all the manufacturing specs are preserved and followed. The aluminum encapsulation that we have that keeps moisture, for example, away from the composite core is a fundamental aspect of that protection. If you have bare composite core in the warehouse, what happens is moisture goes into the polymer matrix. It will plasticize the polymer matrix, makes it soft. Not only the TG goes down, but also the compressive strength goes down as well. What it means is the compression capability from bending goes down as a consequence. So if you have, as a customer, a utility that the conductors using bare core conductor, it could be subject to moisture ingress that whatever radius that was allowed before when the conductor is dry may not be adequate. And with TS conductor, you do not have that problem. You can store it in the warehouse for years as spare and without a problem. And even if the operating environment or the field, you have rains and hot, humid environment, it's not an issue for TS conductor. And then during the installation, it is important that we follow IEEE 524, even though it is developed for traditional conductor, but by and large, it is applicable to TS conductor. And with TS conductor, there are two unique attributes that we have to keep in mind. One is the aluminum that we use. These are annealed aluminum. So there is the softness that we have to address. That is, for example, you bend it, you do not want to exceed certain bending radius so that, not bending radius, you do not want to go to some extreme bending that the creep or the plastic deformation in the aluminum strand doesn't come into play. So if you follow IEEE 524, it should be fine with TS conductor. And then the other part is the composite core and how do we grab hold of the composite core. And also in terms of doing fittings, dead endings, and the splice, we purposefully made the TS conductor compatible with traditional way of doing installation. For example, we use the same tool, same equipment, same methodology, and same training in terms of crimping TS conductor for both dead ends and the splice. The linemen who are familiar with traditional conductor like ACSR or ACSS, they don't have to be trained. They know how to work with TS conductor. And if down the road there is maintenance work that needs to be done for the line or emergency repair because of extreme weathers, these line crew can jump in and get the work done instead of having to look for certified linemen that are qualified to do certain work. Some of the questions that people may have regarding the bend radius and shear wheel size, We typically recommend 25 times the conductor OD. ACSR is 20. With the annealed aluminum, I think the 25x is a reasonable guideline. Other than that, we really have a very robust conductor for our linemen and for our industry. And by the way, that has been one of the strong points of TS Conductor in the field work by line crew.